Hello everyone and welcome back to Niche Genetic Survival Game with me, Deli or Delphron for those of you who do not know me, and for those of you who do, welcome back to the series. So we are here, our tribe, the Sonera tribe, has split off into two separate packs. We have our exploration to the Snowy Mountains pack up here, which is led by Choice, our alpha male from the very start of the tribe. Choice up here with Lani had several children who've decided to take different paths in life. A lot of them are moving towards this beautiful ancient snowy mountain area that they've heard kind of whispers and legends of from Choice's kind of reimaginings of what his parents would have told him. We did have Rassi. She's still here, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because she does have the melanism and the albinism, and she's the only animal so far that we've come across that she actually has those in her genetics, and I've been trying to keep them out, but as far as I know, the melanism, or sorry, the albinism is favorable in the mountain position, but because our pack last time just got totally succumbed to the albinism, like nearly every second child we had was albinistic, I do not want that in this tribe for as long as I possibly can. Maybe in this episode that'll change, but for as long as I possibly can, I would definitely try to keep that out of my pack for now. But as you guys can see, we do have twins over here who are beautiful and so cute. I'm loving the twins feature. But over here we have Ray Lara. We have Ray Lara's beautiful mate Chotakir, and then we have Lani, who is going to pass away next turn, which is why I didn't want to skip the turn before I started recording, because Lani, she has a special place in my heart. She has all those beautiful traits that we like. Now in the genetics menu I do have the nimble fingers and the big body because it has cold resistance, but as far as I think it's medium tail that has like the extra cold resistance. So I need to find something that has that extra cold resistance over here. Big ears has cold resistance too. Okay, we're just gonna keep going. Let's skip the turn and we're gonna watch Lani pass away into the peace pastures over here. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm so sorry, Lani, but you know what? You lived a beautiful life. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick up where we left off. So, our beautiful little Tarokir, I guess since he has that 3 berry picking ability, he would be one of those creatures. Because Chotakir, and Ray Lara over here, they both kind of decided they didn't want to risk the journey because they knew that Lani was pretty sick. So Chotakir chose to stay with his mother, while Choice, unfortunately, he did want to stay with his mate, but he wanted to lead the way for the pack and just see how far they could get towards the wintry mountains area, which is over here. And no, that's not it. And then there's no one over here, isn't there? Is that that's just the normal one? Yeah. So basically this is what he wanted to do. He wanted to give them the best look forward. He wanted to make sure that he wasn't just sending them off into the fields and that they were going to die. He wanted to make sure that they could make the movement. They could make the choice to go forward and they would be safe. He wanted he wanted that in his mind, that he knew his children were going to be safe. So Chotakir is going to stay here. Unfortunately, Tarokir, I'm going to change you to, Tarokir. I'm going to move you, I guess since you do have that cracking ability, we might even move you this way towards the tree, because I think this is going to be our backup pack in terms of, let's take those berries there. This is going to be our backup pack in terms of if the other pack doesn't actually make it properly to the main area, say if they run into danger, say carnivores swarm them, Chotakir and his family lineage will be the last remaining option that we have. So let's go ahead and keep going. So we're going to move with Chokuro. He's going to move forward. We're going to keep up with the smelling. So let's go ahead and move you there. Okay. We're going to have Rassi, who actually can't pick up that. So I think we're going to move Rassi this way. So she found a nest. There we go. We could have killed that bunny rabbit. We really could have. but unfortunately we did not, so let's move ahead. We did find a nest, which is kind of perfect because we might be able to mate one of these guys, because they are, although they're all kind of young-ish, Chokirta and Kumimi, they did start a family, so I think that they would try and do something like that. Now we do have this beautiful nest over here, but I'm going to move Kokirku over here. He's going to be the nut collector, so I think once they've cleared a path towards this tree over here, he'll scoot on past and get up there. So the two little boys, Kirduta, you will be moving forward up this way, and so will Kirvandu. So we're going to move you over to here. Kirvandu can move down here. You guys can go ahead and hop back in. You can take some berries, and then we're going to go ahead and mate you. Oh, that bunny rabbit. Okay, so we're going to go move Cho Takir upwards. There we go. Choice, we're going to get you as far as we can up this way, because I think this would be kind of cool. Yes, at least we know now that this is the only path across other than where the tree is. But even the tree doesn't actually pass over, so it's a water. So I think they would move across this area here, this little bridge in the river. I think that's where they would cross over, because I don't think they would want to come to the water at the rapids just yet. So let's go ahead and say goodbye to Choice. Oh, I'm so sorry, my beautiful boy. You were honestly so cute. But we did unlock a new genetics over here, which was the yellow eyes, which is kind of perfect. So we're going to go ahead with Rassi. She is the oldest female that we have found so far. So we're going to go ahead and take some berries. There we go. The boys, Chokuro, let's move you this way so that we can just have a little bit of a see. So it does actually cross over. We do have that berry bush that we have. Chosimiko, let's move you this way. Let's take some berries from there we go. So let's move you over to here, and we can take away this kind of, let's attack this rabbit. Okay, Kirduta, let's come up here and have you. Ooh, let's go ahead and just attack this rabbit while we have it. There we go. Let's move you up this way so you can take up that meal next time. Kirvandu, let's move you upwards. And then we have Kumimi, who will be mating with Chokirta. So let's move you up this way. And let's have you. Ooh, we can kill that rabbit though. Let's kill the rabbit for the food. And then we have Rokirduk. So we're going to call him Kirduk instead of Rokirduk. Or Kiroduk, maybe. And if you guys want to name any of the animals, just put down a kind of a tribalistic name down below, and I will definitely add those suggestions in. But we have Lameko over here, and look at her. She's so pretty and she's so beautiful with her blue eyes. She does have kind of that orangey kind of mane from here. So let's just check out her genetics. We're actually doing pretty good with the no paw. We don't actually have anyone really that has that no paw that we don't want. So we might even move, say, Ray Lara down over to here. She can only move one step at a time, so we might even move her. There we go. Chotakir, let's move you upwards and move this way so we can get that. Tarokir, we'll move you down this way so you can pick up that. And I guess that berry bush just isn't going to be collected today. Yes, let's go ahead and go to the next turn. Perfect. So there is someone out there that's attacking these little bunny rabbits. I know that for a fact. The only thing that we're not sure of is where they actually are. So I think Rassi, you would go ahead and, no, actually I think Chosimiko would be the one to plow forward here. So let's move you this way so we can go ahead and push you up here, Chokirta. So you can go ahead and take that berry bush. There we go. Let's move you over here, take away that grass. Rassi, you'll go ahead and attack. And then I think we will keep Rassi down here because she has 3 days remaining. So I don't know what she's actually going to do. Let's have Kirduta take take that. I think she'd be one of those creatures, Rassi would be. To be one of those creatures that would see the pack forward, just like Choice did in his journey. He did decide that he was going to come up here and just explore it and see if it did pass, but unfortunately it did not plan out the way he was hoping it would. So I think that's one of the main reasons that he would do that. Kiroduk, you're going to be moving upwards, and I think your older brother Kirvanduk would be one of those creatures who would stay near you, because they do have Kirku over here looking after them, but we do still have beautiful Kumimi and Chokirta, and they are going to be looking for a nest somewhere here. Now we do have quite a lot of berry bushes, which does suggest that there is a nest somewhere up there that we will be keeping an eye out for. Okay, so then we have Lameko. Lameko, if you want to just keep going after the family over here, we're going to move back up Raylara. She's going to come in here. She can only move one square at a time, which isn't really good for her if her mate, Chotakir, decides that he wishes to continue on. Now, he did find a good berry bush, which is kind of perfect, and Tarokir is kind of nice kind of going along the shore and picking up all of those kind of shells and nuts that kind of drop off the trees. So I think they would go along this kind of route and see what's here, while the bigger kind of the majority of the pack moves this way towards the mountainous area, because that is our goal. We are moving towards the mountainous area. That's what we're trying to do. That's 100% the aim of this island, this let's play, this pack, is to go to the snowy mountainous area. But then again, we do have Chotakir and his family lineage, which doesn't want to move forward, so we do have to kind of take care of them and see them go forward, you know. So, Kumimi, let's go ahead and see if we can move and we can find a nest somewhere. So we might even put you up on top of this nest. Oh, we did find a bunny rabbit, however. So let's move this way. Oh, we did find a nest. We're actually going to go ahead and mate you. We're going to take that one out there. Perfect. We're going to move Chosimiko upwards so she can actually take some berry bushes. There we go. So I might even move you up here and take away some of this, just so they're all kind of illuminated. Rasi, we will be moving you up here. There we go. Let's take another one of those grasses. You do have 2 days left, which is kind of perfect. Kirduta, we will be moving you up this way so you can have all those berry bushes. Kokirtu, again, you will be one of those creatures that is moving upwards. I do want to move Kir Vanduk up first of all, and then I do want to move little Kir Roduk up. Now, he's not going to be moving that far, just because he does have that little bit of a kind of disability of being that young. So we're going to have to keep an eye on him that he doesn't get left behind. If he does get left in the blindness, maybe he won't be able to find his pack, and that would not be a good thing. So, Chotakir, let's go ahead and take some berries from here. We might even move you backwards just so we can have beautiful, beautiful little Raylara come towards you, because I do want you guys to start to keep mating. We'll have Lameko take away this nest here, and Lemare. Ooh, you guys are kind of going for the La, which is kind of nice. And I like that Raylara, because it's Raylara, then it's Lameko, and then it's Lamare. So I kind of like that. So maybe we should change like Tarokir to Larokir, because that seems to be, these guys seem to have changed the tradition up a little bit and gone for the mother's kind of syllable, so that's kind of cool. So I think that's everyone for now. Let's go ahead and go to the next turn again. We'd still kind of average it up on that food every single time. So I'm going to move down here. We're going to have these guys move forward with the mating, come back up this way. You guys can move down. I do want to get little Lemare, however. She is sick because she has low immunity, so I don't know why she has the double F. Raylara has immunity H, immunity thingy, and then you have immunity B, immunity F. Oh, so they are kind of breeding in with that kind of double immunity, but at least it's not double immunity, so that's kind of okay. Let's move you in there. We might even get Lameko to kind of fix this nest up. Let's take some berries from there. We go. We're going to have little Roke here. He's going to take this nest. He's going to take this grass. There we go. So at least he has that kind of tree that he's kind of going. And I think he can see across the river to the last remnants of the snowy pack, which is Kirodu, who I think would be kind of told to kind of come on, hurry up, come on, come with the tribe. So you're actually pregnant, Kumimi. So you will be moving into this one here. We're going to move Chokir to upwards. He did find another berry bush, but I think he would move forward because, ooh, we should be kind of moving this way, I guess. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's take everyone and move them all along. Rasi, you would definitely be moving upwards. I think you would be, I think because it's your 1 day left, you would be taking away these berry bushes and trying to give everyone a good kind of feeling with the pack. So I think Kir Vanduk would feel for you and move upwards. Let's move Kir Roduk upwards because we do need to get him all along. Let's hop over and move you down. Perfect. Let's move you down here, Chosimiko. Perfect. And then Chokiru, let's go ahead and just take all of these berry bushes and we might even move you up to here. Perfect. So there is kind of a distance now between the two tribes, which is kind of interesting because I didn't think they'd split off this early, I guess. But let's go ahead and go to the next turn. We did actually unlock the claw, which is a 2 strength and 2 fishing. That's going to be a good thing for us if we do suddenly decide to go to the jungle biome. Having that extra strength would be perfect because as far as I know, unless you have like 7 attack, you cannot attack the apes because their defense is so high. You're not supposed to attack them. That's the whole point. You're supposed to co-survive. Okay, let's go ahead with the next turn. Oh, I hate the fact that beautiful Lamere is sick. Oh wow, so she gave like the cold to everyone, so we actually can't even get rid of that. So Raylara has 1 day left, unfortunately, because she got so sick from her beautiful little Lamare's child, which isn't good. So that means that this tribe was kind of interbreeding, which wasn't even the best decision. So Chotakir, I think, would move forward. I don't think he turned back to do. I think he just see that Lameko and Raylara are one of those sick children. So I think, there we go. Let's get rid of that nest. Perfect. That was like Miana. So let's call you Miana. There we go. And you are sick too, Lamiana, because you do have that double immunity. You don't have that double immunity, Lamiko. So I think we'd be moving you upwards and we'd be moving you far away. But we would be taking Raylara. She would be coming up here, and I think she would be stepping up into the peace pastures where she did witness Lani pass away. I think that would definitely be something that she did. So I know I shouldn't have mated you guys. Wasn't it Chotakir? Was it Chotakir that was mating? Chotakir and Raylara. I know I shouldn't have been mating you guys as much, but you know what? It's okay. It's fine. So I think Lamere would come here and she would take some of this. So these little kitties back here would stay by this berry bush for as long as they can, and then they'd follow their brothers once they felt well enough. So let's come back over to beautiful over here. So Rassi has unfortunately moved onwards. Kirduta has been taking on the goodness of the pack, or the alpha of the pack, for a while. So let's move over here. Let's have you attack this guy. There we go. Perfect. Chokiro, let's move you here. Let's take away from each berry bush. There we go. Let's have Chokirta move down this way. He's definitely going to be the one leading the way, I think. They're all kind of fighting for that kind of leadership kind of mentality over here. So let's even move Kir Vanduk down this way. Take some berry bushes from there and move you that way. Ooh, who do we have? Our little lions. We have a new Kuda. So I think we might even... who was your father? It's Chokirta was your father, right? So we would be naming you Kirkuta, I think, instead of Nukuta. So we'd be naming Kirkuta. I think Kumimi as well wouldn't be kind of one of those creatures that would say, hey, listen, you know, we should continue mating. I think she would move upwards and take away from all of these kind of the berries. I think that's kind of Kiroduk, I don't think understands why they're moving the way they are. I don't think he knows. I don't think he has kind of thought that much into it. I think he's just been kind of doing what you know, his family have just been doing. He's kind of going along with it while following. So let's go ahead and have Lamere take away from this berry bush. I think I might even leave Lamere behind. Let's move Lamiana upwards. Let's move Lamiko. She's going to come down this way. Perfecto. Move towards the two boys up here. Let's move Chotakir upwards. We do have a beautiful mole that we can take away. Let's shake that tree. Let's take that nest and let's go ahead. There we go. So if we do find a nest somewhere up here, or maybe a female, we might even send one of the pack members up here back down to kind of do that. But for now, let's go ahead and take away this beautiful bunny rabbit. Let's go ahead and take that. There we go. Let's move you up here, and we might even move you this way. Just kind of illuminate that area a little bit. So let's go ahead and take all of that grass. Perfect. Let's take one berry. Let's move you upwards, and let's take that up there. Let's take one berry, put you up there, and then let's move you. Kiroduk, you're finally an adult, so we might even move you upwards. Let's move you this way. Let's move you down here, all the way over. Let's take that there. Kumimi, I think, would be one of those creatures that would take away the last remaining berries. Kirtuta as well would move towards the pack, so they've actually traveled quite a big distance from where they once were. So I think one more or maybe two more turns and that'll be it. We do have sick children, unfortunately. We did lose a creature over here. I'm not too sure what creature. Chokuro. Did we lose Chokuro or Lara? Oh, we lost Lara, that's who it was. And we lost the creature. That was Rassi, I know it was. Let's go ahead and move you up, Kirdukta. Let's go ahead and take those. Perfect. So we kind of have a good kind of a lineage down here. So let's go ahead and move you guys. So I think they do see the port. So I think getting to the next island would be okay. So let's go ahead and pack you guys upwards. We are kind of averaging with the 35 food. Let's move you upwards. Let's move you guys up this way. Might even move you down that way. Let's attack, take that berry, and let's move you upwards. Let's move you up this way with your nice mega speed. So yes, we've already found a Kirvanduk. We've already found this kind of wintry area. A beautiful little Kirkuta, I think, barely managed to stay with the tribe there. He did kind of get tide locked or kind of cut off there. So I think Chotakir wouldn't move too far. I think he'd just kind of explore the area. We would continue to take those berries or those nuts with La Roque here. La Mako, I think I don't want you going too close to the boys over here to get them sick. But I do want you guys to explore just a little bit more, just in case you do get like a, you know, there is like a female or a male nearby that you guys can mate with. Because I don't want you guys getting too sick, you know what I mean? Let's go one more turn, I guess. So let's move. See, you can take those berry bushes. So let's go ahead and keep you. Where did you go? Okay, you're on the nest. Let's go ahead and keep you down there because that's kind of perfect for you. You can go ahead. You can't. So we might even move you just onto the child's Chisamiko. Perfect. Chokirta. Let's move you onto the tiles. Can we move you onto the tiles as well? We can move you onto the tiles, and then can we even move Kumimi upwards? Kirkuta, let's move you here, upwards. Okay, it was a rabbit. I was thinking it was a rabbit. Kumimi, let's move you upwards as well. And ooh, you've good speed. So one more turn, and we should kind of be able to kind of get everyone onto the pads. Which means, unfortunately, that these beautiful little tribe members over here will be kind of alone, I guess. But you know what? That's okay, because we can always come back someday, maybe with a future tribe, and see how they kind of get on. So we're going to keep moving La Miko down this way. With her sisters, La Mina. And then La Mare, you can keep going with this berry bush. Okay. I don't think she feels well enough to kind of move forward. So yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll do one more turn, and then we'll go ahead to the next island. Perfecto. So we're gonna have to move Kirkuta downwards. Oh golly, Kirkuta, I don't think he's gonna make it. Okay, let's move you. Let's take you. Let's move you onto the pad. And we need to get Kirkuta up there. We need to get him. We need to get him in that kind of. Let's take that berry bush from there. Let's move you upwards into this bush. And let's move you all along. Can we take that? We can. Perfect. And then we can't actually take with those berries. Or we can because it's too low. We might even. We can't scratch because your thing is too low. Okay, one more turn. Okay. So you guys need to come up this way, just explore, again, take away those nuts. Let's move you guys down this way. Oh, they did find another berry bush up here, so that is kind of nice. So I feel like they would be a-okay. Let's take away you. And I think she would stay near the peace garden, the mare. Okay, let's move you onwards and upwards towards. Perfect, okay. We finally have everyone here on the port. They are a family, and I think they're going to do pretty well on the next one, because we do have, although they are kind of related in a certain way, I think they'll do okay. I think they'll do okay. Let's go ahead and go to the next island. Let's just see if this is the island that we will be going. Unfortunately, we do have to leave the other animals behind. That's a-okay. I'm so sorry that we have to leave them behind. But they did make that decision earlier on in the series to remain behind with La Meme. Or sorry, Me. or Milamere, that was her name. So they did make that decision to stay there. So we've actually gone ahead and gone to, oh wow, another kind of a island here, which is kind of a savanna island, I guess. So I think maybe, would it be kind of one of these islands? I'm not too sure. This is kind of a bit weird. We're going to move ahead with the boys. So I want to just check and see who we have here. So we have Chokirta and we have Cho. They are the two males. Then we have Komimi, who will be mating with Chokirta once more again. We have Kokirtu, who mated with them, and he's going to be mating with Cho. So let's find Kokirtu. So we need to find you a nesting ground. So let's go ahead and push you this way. And then we need a female, which is Chosimiko. So let's move you this way. So you guys will be mating. Kier Vanduk, you can move this way. We do not want that that berry bush, unfortunately. Let's move you. Can we attack this? We can. Unfortunately, you did get hurt there. Okay. Kumimi and... which one of you was it that was mating with Komimi? Was it Chokirta? Chokirta. So where are you? There you go. So you only have 1 day left. So let's go ahead and mate you, and then we'll move you upwards. We can move you upwards, and we'll make you a nest there, beautiful Komimi. And then we'll move you guys forward, I guess. There was a nest up there, so that's perfect. So we can move these two up. This isn't the mountainous area that I wanted to get to, unfortunately, but you know what? That's a-okay. We might even have to go towards this area here and then move forward. I wonder how the pack's getting on below. Well, alright guys, thank you so very much for watching. It's been a complete pleasure. As always, please leave a like on the episode and comment down below. But that's it for today. Bye!